You're in the room, smiling at the right moments. And nobody, not one person, can see what's actually happening inside you. Inside, you've already run 17 simulations of how the night goes wrong. You clocked the shift in their tone 20 minutes ago. You're preparing for a rejection that hasn't happened yet. You don't pace, you don't visibly panic. You function perfectly. And that functioning, that exhausting perfect functioning is the loneliest thing you've ever carried. Psychology calls this quiet borderline. Not the explosive version most people imagine. The version that turns everything inward. Always inward. But you see, you don't raise your voice. You don't let them see it. The anger turns inward. It becomes a conversation you have with yourself at 2 a.m. You don't even know what you're angry at. Because the moment it arrives, you've already turned it on yourself. I am too sensitive. I'm overreacting. I should be better. The outside world sees someone who has it together. Organized. Reliable, the kind of person others go to when things fall apart. You maintain that image. Not because you feel together, but because being needed feels safer than being known. If everything you show is perfect, nobody can see what you're hiding. You go quiet before they can go cold. You pull back before they can pull away. You create the ending. Because choosing it hurts less than having it chosen for you. This isn't manipulation, this is survival. A nervous system that learned. Somewhere long ago. That connection has an expiration date. So you beat it to the exit. Ask yourself something. Who are you? When nobody needs anything from you. If the answer takes longer than it should. This one is for you. You match tones without deciding to. You adjust your opinions based on who's in the room. You feel most comfortable when someone else sets the temperature. Your own voice became the quietest one. Sometimes nothing comes. Something happens that should devastate you, and you feel nothing. You watch yourself from a slight distance. You observe the moment instead of living it. At 3 a.m. on a Tuesday, when nothing has happened and everything surfaces at once. The freeze distributes the emotion across time. You pay for it later. You became the person people lean on. Not because you volunteered, but because you were good at it. Their discomfort became your emergency. And while you're fixing everyone, nobody is doing that for you. Not because they don't care, because you never let them see that you needed it. They replied with 2 words. Yesterday it was a paragraph, and now without realizing, you've already started the calculation. Did I say something wrong? Is this how it ends? This isn't overthinking. This is a nervous system fluent in the language of abandonment. Small signals were early warnings once. The calibration is still running from that time. Here's what needs to be said. These patterns are not character flaws. They are the architecture of a mind that learned to survive something. Every single one of them made sense. Once. The internalized anger was an adaptation. The perfectionist mask was protection. The withdrawal was self-preservation. The freeze was a gift your nervous system gave you when the feeling was too large. The real work. Not the easy work. The real work is learning that the life you're in now is no longer the one these patterns were built for. And that updating them is possible. You are not broken. You are someone who learned to be invisible in order to stay. And learning to be visible slowly and carefully on your own terms is the bravest thing you could do. Drop a comment if this felt like someone finally described something you've lived, but never had words for. You are not alone in this. And if this finally gave a name to something you've carried quietly for years, don't forget to subscribe. Psychology explained simply.